As you age past 60, every little choice you make about your health starts to matter more than ever before. And one of the most overlooked choices is the kind of seafood you eat. Most people are told that fish and shellfish are superfoods, great for the brain, joints, heart, and overall longevity. But what if I told you that the very seafood you've been eating to stay healthy might actually be draining your energy, damaging your joints, and silently pushing your cholesterol higher and higher? You see, not all seafood is the same. Some of the most popular types served in homes, restaurants, hospitals, and retirement centers around the world contain hidden dangers. I'm talking about high levels of mercury, inflammation-triggering fats, chemical residues, and even microscopic plastic particles. These aren't just minor concerns. For people over 60, they can make the difference between a vibrant, mobile life or years of pain, stiffness, and chronic fatigue. In this video, you're going to learn the truth. We'll explore the 4 types of seafood that research now shows can silently accelerate aging and joint damage. We'll also reveal the 4 seafood choices that do the exact opposite, helping protect your heart, relieve stiffness, and keep you sharp and mobile for years to come. And by the end, you'll know exactly which one has been scientifically shown to reduce joint pain by up to 37% in just a few short weeks. Let's begin by understanding why seafood has become a double-edged sword in modern diets. On one hand, it's a rich source of lean protein and essential nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, iodine, selenium, and zinc. These nutrients play critical roles in brain health, hormone balance, inflammation control, and immune strength. For older adults, that sounds like a dream come true. But here's the hidden problem. Industrial farming and pollution have dramatically changed the seafood landscape. What was once a clean, nutrient-rich food has now become, depending on the source, a carrier of toxic metals, antibiotics, and even plastic. Especially in imported or farm-raised products, you may be getting more harm than good with every bite. Take a closer look at what's become one of the most common choices for seniors, tilapia. Mild in flavor and easy to prepare, it's often seen as a safe, affordable fish. But most tilapia today is raised in overcrowded fish farms in countries with poor regulations. These fish are fed unnatural diets, kept in stagnant water, and pumped full of antibiotics to survive the filthy conditions. What ends up on your plate is a fish that's very low in beneficial omega-3s and shockingly high in omega-6 fatty acids, the very compounds known to trigger chronic inflammation. And for seniors dealing with joint pain, inflammation is the enemy. Then there's shrimp, especially the imported kind. It's one of the most widely consumed seafoods in the world. But few people know that most shrimp come from overseas farms where water quality is questionable at best. These farms use a cocktail of chemicals, including antibiotics, pesticides, and even chlorine-based agents to preserve the shrimp's appearance. What's worse, shrimp are among the top carriers of microplastics, which can disrupt gut health and contribute to long-term inflammation, mental fog, and even hormonal imbalance. Canned tuna, another common choice for seniors, is often recommended as a low-fat protein source. But the problem here is mercury. Tuna are large, long-living fish, which means they accumulate more mercury over time. Albacore tuna, in particular, can carry mercury levels that exceed safe weekly limits for older adults. And mercury is no joke. It can interfere with brain function, memory, mood, and cardiovascular health. For people with slower detox systems, like many older adults, mercury doesn't leave the body easily. It builds up, silently, year after year. And perhaps the most dangerous seafood for people over 60 is swordfish. Because it's at the top of the marine food chain, swordfish eats many smaller fish and absorbs all their mercury. That mercury concentrates in the meat to dangerous levels. In fact, even a single serving of swordfish can expose someone to more mercury than they should consume in a month. This heavy metal burden can directly affect nervous system function and even accelerate cognitive decline. It's a risk no one over 60 should take lightly. But it's not all bad news. Once you know what to avoid, you can start focusing on the seafood that truly supports healthy aging. Some fish and shellfish are exceptionally clean, rich in anti-inflammatory nutrients, and low in mercury. These are the options that help soothe stiff joints, protect your brain, and improve your circulation. One such fish is wild-caught Alaskan cod. It's lean, easy to digest, and packed with high-quality protein and B12, a vitamin that becomes harder to absorb with age but is essential for energy, mood, and nerve health. Cod is also a good source of selenium, which supports your thyroid and helps your body naturally eliminate heavy metals. Then there are sardines, often overlooked but incredibly powerful. These small, oily fish are rich in omega-3s, calcium, and vitamin D, all crucial for joint and bone health. Because they're low on the food chain, sardines are virtually free of mercury. The tiny bones are edible and provide an easily absorbed form of calcium that helps keep your bones strong. For people over 60, eating sardines a few times a week can noticeably reduce joint stiffness and improve mobility. Another excellent choice is wild-caught salmon, particularly sockeye or coho varieties. Salmon is a superstar when it comes to reducing inflammation. It contains potent omega-3s like EPA and DHA, which are proven to improve brain function, protect the heart, and even reduce symptoms of depression. But salmon offers more than just omega-3s. It also contains astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells from damage and gives salmon its bright pink color. Studies show that older adults who consume salmon regularly report less joint swelling, better memory, and even improved skin elasticity. But perhaps the most impressive seafood for joint health, especially after age 60, is the green-lipped mussel, native to New Zealand. These mussels are a true superfood for aging joints. They're rich in omega-3s, yes, but also contain unique compounds like glycosaminoglycans, glucosamine, and chondroitin, nutrients that help repair cartilage, reduce inflammation, and relieve pain. In fact, clinical studies have found that people taking green-lipped mussel extract experienced a 37% reduction in joint pain within just a few weeks, without the side effects of medication. Mussels are also high in zinc, selenium, and iron, all nutrients that many seniors are deficient in. So if you're over 60 and dealing with aching joints, sluggish energy, or creeping cholesterol, it might not just be part of getting older. It might be your body reacting to toxic or inflammatory foods, especially seafoods that were once healthy but have been compromised by pollution and industrial farming. Making just a few smart swaps, avoiding mercury-laden or farm-raised fish, and embracing wild-caught, low-toxin options can make a world of difference. And here's something encouraging. Your body still wants to heal. Your joints want to move freely. Your brain wants to stay sharp. Your energy wants to come back. You just have to give your body the right tools. And sometimes that begins with the food on your plate. So next time you're shopping for seafood or ordering at a restaurant, remember what you learned here. Choose wild over farmed. Choose small, clean fish over large predators. Choose nutrient density over convenience. And never underestimate the power of the sea when used wisely to help you live a stronger, sharper, and more mobile life after 60. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's a lot of confusing information out there, but together we can cut through the noise and build a healthier, smarter path forward.